Okay, well, Maynard, we're at it again.
All right.
You excited?
I am.
Well,
Looking
you're looking forward to what?
just taking the units out, testing them again, and seeing what happens to them.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited. You're going to want to stay tuned. We have an epic adventure coming up. Now, Maynard, is this your first time out to Utah with us?
It'll be the third time with you guys.
Okay.
I've been out here. Yeah.
Third time. You've been out here a couple more times, but to testing them, right?
Right.
You've come to some shows here and there and driven through, but what was the first time you came out here?
Was the original pauses, so we took them out so we could see the full articulation on our coupler and see the air suspension and how the wheels travel along with the ground and just get a true appreciation for what a unit actually can do.
We had a 16.4. We were pulling with the Jeep Gladiator, and you had, what did you have again?
I had the 21.4.
Okay, so the bunk bed, 21.4. What were you pulling with it again?
With my truck, the GMC Denali 2500.
Okay. We actually went down to Moab to a trail spiral jetty. It was pretty extreme. Like, they have a Jeep rating trail system out here, and it goes from 1 to 10. I would say that was probably a 2, maybe. That was your first trip out.
That was the first trip.
Can you recall what was the next trip you came out?
Next trip is when we introduced Reboot edition units. Daryl Byers from MorRyde came along on that trip.
Now, because we were arguing, is because you had that coupler that went side to side, and we were saying we need one to go up and down.
Fully articulating.
And we were having arguments, and so MorRyde said, hey, well, let's do one, and let's go out in the field and see how.
And that was the first time that we actually utilized it out in Moab.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. And we did, where did we take, do you remember? Well, we took Daryl up to Chicken's Corners.
Right.
We thought he was going to.
Where he jumped out of the truck and started walking down.
You're taking your seatbelt off again? Yeah, I got it. Here, let me out of here. I'm serious. Hold on.
The heck, Daryl, you jumping out while he's going?
Wait, did he jump out?
Well, he opened the door before he stopped.
We're up. We're almost up. It's not so bad. Yeah, I can't do this.
Is he scared of those riding longer or what?
I don't know, maybe.
He's shaking his head. Look at him. He's shaking his head.
Yeah, it's because he was so scared. It was so high. And that was the units we brought was a Reboot 19.4.
And a 19.6.
And a 19.6.
All right.
We also went down and did some other Onion Creek trails, and we did some BLM outside of the arches. Do you remember that rock, those rock gardens we were hitting?
Going out through arches, so we took a back trail out. And at one time, my truck was on 2 wheels, opposite corners. You stood on the floorboard to get me down again.
Oh, yeah, and the Sequoia, right? And you wrecked my bumper. That was the time you wrecked my bumper, right?
But did I?
Oh, no, 100%. We got video footage of it. We got evidence that you wrecked it. But guess what?
Looking pretty good now.
Yeah, I got you a new one.
Yeah,
it's a big steel bumper.
It's awesome.
So hopefully on this trip you don't wreck the back bumper. Otherwise, I'll have to get a steel rear bumper.
We'll see. On that trip, we also tested the first time the MorRyde rubber shear spring suspension.
Yeah.
That was the first time we tested that. So.
Yeah, and I would definitely say the MorRyde independent air ride suspension is superior.
Well, the wheels never leave the ground. With your air ride suspension, your wheels never leave the ground. They follow the contour of the ground.
Yeah, for sure.
So,
yeah, the articulation that you get out of that, 12 inches of travel is just unbelievable.
Tremendous. Yeah,
it's not like anything else out there. Now, we're at it again.
Right.
You're going to want to stay tuned for this adventure coming up because so I told you, that first trail we did with that 21.4 and then that second trail we did where we were going over all the rocks, that was probably around a 3.
Right.
Okay? So this next trail that we're going on, it's actually going to be depending on who you're reading the ratings from, but it's a 4 to a 6.
Okay.
So imagine those first trails where we almost tipped that 21.4 over and you were on 2 wheels off the ground on a 3. Now we're going up to a 4 to a 5.
Right.
So this is going to be the most extreme trail we've ever taken you on. And, well, what are we out here to test?
Taking a 22.4 because it's a longer unit, so we want to see what we can do with that one. It's our flagship model. And we're introducing the Restart Edition. So it's a different frame, different suspension, different coupler. So we want to see what that can do.
So I just love that you're out here to actually test these products, to put them through their paces, see how well they do. And yes, we're taking the most expensive flagship to the least expensive, easy to enter into the Paws family trailer, right? So we're going from least to most, smallest and lightest, to largest and heaviest.
Right.
So this is going to end on top of everything we're taking it up a notch and we're going to go do the most extreme trail we've ever done. So we might be very stupid for trying this. I'm not sure we're going to make it around corners with this, and I'm not sure that's going to articulate enough to make it over some bumps, but there's only one way to find out.
Let's go out and do it.
Let's go out and do it. Well, there you have it. You're going to want to stay tuned for this. This is going to be some mayhem in Moab, and it's going to be, well, I don't know. There might be carnage. So stay tuned for it. We'll see you, hopefully, we'll see you on the other side of this.
All these old guys are saying they're fine if they die today, but I feel like I still got some good years left, so let's get through this okay.
You excited?
Very excited. Not nervous at all.
My family wouldn't believe it if I didn't show them. So it was very, very nervous.
My first time towing a trailer. Let's do it in Moab with that 22.4 behind you.
Only people we've seen up here so far.
Razors and Jeeps.
And one of them broke down already.
Razor's going by and he's like, are you guys doing a promotion or something, or are you guys just crazy? And I had to say a little bit of both.
Don't do this at home. You don't need to do this.
Driving up a wall.
That's the serious articulation right there.
Holy.
Call this stairway to heaven, because we might die and go to heaven on these stairs right here.
Woo! Yeah! Conquered!
Definitely one of the craziest trails we've taken so far.
Everybody is your teacher, son. Some people teach you what to do, and some people teach you what not to do.
That's pretty insane.
Brinkley can't do this. Grand Design can't do this.
Only Maynard at pause. The man,
The man.
the myth, the legend. Oh boy.
A thumbs up or thumbs down?
Thanks for watching. I'm Terry at the ROA store in Utah. If you like this video, watch more over here, and don't forget to subscribe.